Howdy, it's Liz again from Our Wild Ride and Junk Journal Jam. I have another scrapbook paper for you. These are digital papers that we're printing off on our printer that does 12 by 12 paper, and if you own some of these papers and are interested in having them printed, check out our Etsy store at Our Wild Ride. I'll put the link in below. These papers come from a monthly blog challenge at Pixel Scrapper, I believe, and they're created by Sunny, and she has her own blog called Rush Ranch, and I'll put the link down below. And I just love her stuff. Excuse me, this is not from Pixel Scrappers, it's from the Scrap Designers blog train for March of 2019. And the theme was, "Oh, what a beautiful morning." And these are commercial use okay, and there are just a ton of these prints, and I did not print them all. I printed what I felt was a representative sample. There are several large florals that are on a wood background, and these are very soft focus. They look a little crisper from a distance, and when I hold them up to the camera, you will see that it's a softer focus. And I think they're even softer focus in person than they're showing on the camera here. They're very nice. There are roses and hydrangeas. I just love the color. Another rose, some mixed flowers in there, and another red rose. Then there are a couple of prints that coordinate with the colors. They were sort of reddish and antique and peach and purple. And this one is, excuse me, green and purple. This is a white polka dot on a purple background, which goes quite well with the hydrangea prints. This one is an old newspaper page print. Looks good. Show that to you close up. This will be good in so many vintage projects. Then she did a couple of plaids in different colorways, and here's one that's sort of the peach and one that's also in the green colors, and these printed quite well. Everything printed well. My only caveat is that the large flowers are pretty soft focus, and it may be that they started much smaller and zoomed way up, but if that works for your project, that's great. I don't remember what she was calling these prints. They remind me of sand dunes. Actually, I live in an area where there's sand dune. It's nearby, and these are in two of the colorways. So if I actually show these with the plaids as well, you can see how nice those look. And the purple is very dark. It actually is, I think, shown a little bit lighter on the screen. It may, by the time I edit this, be darker. It's very dark, but in person it looks great, honestly. There are also a bunch of these, I think she was calling these watercolors, and they're modeled colors, and there is also some light print. There's a very faint pattern in the blue, which you may be able to see if I hold it up right here. These will make great backgrounds too for things. And then there were some stripes in tones that were complementary. So here's a green on green tone. Here's a sort of peach, pink, purple, and another one with a little more defined stripe, a little less defined stripe. I think by the time all the papers were added together, there were probably 24 prints. I think this one is tremendously usable if you're using anything for vintage junk journals or vintage projects. And I love the hydrangeas. They're probably my favorite. I will put the links down below. Again, this is Sunny at Rush Ranch. Go check out her stuff. She's very generously allowed commercial use, and there are some great pieces on her blog. Thanks so much for looking. Have a great day.